Hello again. I support President Trump and I support uh, reductions in migration coming into Europe. I also support Matteo Salvini and the Northern League and the Brothers of Italy. I'm making this video. Whether it gets recorded or not, I'm not really sure. However, I'm going to try anyway. I also support Martin Selner. I think he does an excellent job in what he's doing, and he'll have a bright future ahead of him, and I wish him all the best. Scotland is a country that's governed by the SNP. They have 62 MSPs. They've got a budget of £40 billion. They've put up taxes, and I think that'll come back to blow up in their face when it comes to the general election in 2 years' time. I do support Scottish independence, but I'm waiting to see if Brexit will actually happen. So I'll support Nigel Farage's Brexit party because I think they're the best choice for Britain and for Scotland. I just hope Scotland and Britain leaves the EU on October the 31st, 2019. Boris Johnson will be Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. I think he'll be a lot tougher on the EU than the present Prime Minister Theresa May, who I thought was a disaster for Britain, worst Prime Minister ever. She only cared about her own ego, and the way she treated other people in Britain was a disgrace, and I'm glad she's gone. She didn't help anybody, and she suffered and paid the price for that, as seen when she was forced to resign. As far as I believe that Europe should be for the Europeans, and I just hope that we manage to get a Europe that is homogenous. It's going to be a struggle the next 50 years for everybody, whether it's anybody on an income of £20,000 or £20 million. So I've covered everybody in Europe that has that type of money, whether they live in Switzerland, Austria, Germany, or England, or the southern England, or the West Country, or London, or even Scotland. My background is basically working class. My father was middle class. He went to Glasgow University, and he passed away in 1980. He was born in 1930. I'll leave it at that. He could speak fluent German. He was in the British Army. So we had a good future, and it's just the way life crumbles, I'm afraid. My granny was German. She had a good life, and she would have liked it if Germany had won the Second World War, or there was no World War One or Two at all, and we would have had the Austro-Hungarian Empire in place, and the German Empire in place, and the British Empire in place. Whether Britain would have held on to India or the British Empire, I don't know. The Commonwealth is a precursor to the British Empire, which was set up after 1947 or 1952. I'm not really sure of the history of it, but most people in Europe will know that better than I ever would. And I just hope that I thank the support of everybody on the internet that has supported us, and do no harm is my policy. And I support Alex Jones on the internet, and I'll be using Alex Jones Infowars app on my tablet. I'm not happy with the censorship with the internet at all. It's really frightening. I just hope that we can stop it, and I hope Sweden and Norway and Denmark turn out alright and they solve their problems with mass migration. This is the biggest problem facing people. The British people are suppressed, but I think so the French people. France and Britain are in the same boat. I think Germany is suffering with mass migration. They need to deport the 1.4 million migrants. They need to get rid of Merkel as quickly as possible. And you need alternative for Germany to be the next government in Germany, if that's at all possible. Our system is first past the post. It's very difficult to break the two-party system. We've got a Labour Party that want to destroy the working class, and they're all elitist, and they all care about London, which is run by that dreadful mayor Sadiq Khan, who's destroyed London with violent crime and everything, and he should go to jail for what he's done to London. And England has to deport 1 million migrants at least, and that would bring it back to balance. And it's going to be a hard struggle. You're going to talk about 50 years to sort it out, not just 5 years. And it would take a strong Prime Minister with a strong majority to get that. If we get out of the EU, I'll be surprised and happy with that. That would be a victory for me. I'm happy with the progress we've made in Italy and Austria. I want the Austrian Freedom Party to win, along with the OFP. I want them to bury their differences and put the interests of the whole Austrian nation ahead, because Austria is effectively Germany, and Germany needs to follow the same direction as Italy and Austria and deport all the mass migrants as soon as possible. That's all I've got to say. Thank you.